Hey guys, Centauran here, and welcome to another episode of the Timelord of Azeroth. Today we are back at Toshley Station in Blade's Edge Mountains.
Can I help you? You have a great day now.
I built an amazing device, the Zavirium Capacitorium, and I'm sure it'll work perfectly, but do you want to help me test it? There's plenty of hazard pay. Speak to my twin over there, Rally. Good luck, Zygon. Come back after your experiment, or if that's not possible due to the sustained injuries, your next of kin can report to collect your pay.
Seen you. Right.
Okay, we're gonna do these one at a time.
Greetings.
Have you talked to my clone? I mean, my twin.
Seen you.
Ready for my test flight. Should we be worried about any direction that we are headed? I think we can... There we go. And I think Bear is missing now.
Interesting. Daylight's burning.
Wow, you made it. And not a single bruise or compound fracture. I see. I told you everything would work out. Here's your pay, Zygon, though I factored in medical expenses, and you don't need those, so that's a bonus for you.
Right.
I've been fiddling with the Zavirium Capacitorium, and I'm ready to perform another test. Do you want to help? The next flight should be short but fast. And although I'm sure there's no danger, I have this waiver that I'd like you to sign. It's just a formality, I assure you. And best of luck. Talk to Rally to launch yourself and come back to me after the experiment is over.
Off and away. You have a great day.
Enlist now.
It's nice that you've been helping out Toshley and his scientists. I, however, do not have the luxury of indulging in my personal interests. If you want to make a difference around here, you'll do what I ask of you, and right now, I need weapons. Our guns are effective at range, but when the bugs are getting close, we need to have powerful melee weapons as a backup. The teeth of the Daggermaw lashtails in the northern part of Razor Ridge make for great vibro weapon blades. Scare me up some. Okay. Grab Bear. And we will head north. I believe that's what we need. Dragonflight tooth, yep. I think what I'm gonna have to do is swap around the camera. See how it goes in the middle. I mean on the left-hand side. feel like my camera is just a little too high. That does feel a little bit better. Do I have the 5 teeth already? I do. I don't know why I'm still fighting.
Enlist now.
How's that collection of teeth coming along? I'm sure you're going to do a fine job of getting them for us. While you're doing that, we'll just hold on to this.
Now.
Good work, kid. All the pain is worth it if even one of my soldiers' lives is saved by your efforts. I think you should benefit from your sweat and tears too. Since we're going to have a new batch of weapons soon, why don't you take one of mine? Got it.
Greetings.
This flight takes you to the far point of Singing Ridge. Very dangerous. I've signed a waiver. Fire me into the Singing Ridge. I don't know if that worked. There it is. Okay. Thought we were going into Death's Door at that point. Okay, now we're in trouble. Alright, we definitely didn't need to take on the queen. We got some pants out of it, nothing interesting. Alright. Mount up and we'll head back to Toshley Station. The good thing about these longer run backs is that the buff will wear off and we can immediately go back into the test flights.
Pleased to meet you. Right.
Wow, again you survived. I'm I'm a much better engineer than I'd give myself credit for. Here's your pay, and check back with me later. I'll have more experiments that you'll need more test subjects.
Daylight's burning. You have a great day now.
Zygon, raise the efficiency of the Zypherium Capacitorium by 30%. That will launch a test subject of your weight and wind drag ratio to new heights. I want to test my theory. This experiment ought to send you near Raz's landing. Speak with Raleigh, he'll get you prepared for launch.
Right. Off and away. Salutations. Seeing you.
Send me to Raz's landing. Dismiss Bear again before we take off. This one doesn't take us nearly as far as that one did. I guess it takes us further, but not further. The distance traveled is further, but the distance equated is not. There we go. We can immediately head back. Probably pick up something else while we're there. Still do have 2 minutes. Okay. Move on to another quest. Well, we'll start with this one.
Hi, how are you?
The damned rock flayers are keeping me from my research down in the Singing Ridge. By digging out the crystals there, with every scratch they are ruining my chances of studying the harmonics of the singing crystals. You look like someone who could make a deal, or help me deal with this problem. Head south and clear those crystal flayers out.
Off and away.
We just need to kill 10 of them. Not expecting the dragons. I mean, I expected dragons here. I just didn't expect that dragon was going to come at me. They're all going down pretty easy. Okay, there we go.
Greetings.
Good riddance to them. That's why I say filthy creatures. So if you're certain that you've eliminated those pests, then I have a little research project for you. I think you'll like it.
Alrighty then.
Take these scanners to the Singing Ridge. By dropping them in a pattern on the ground, you will create an overlapping field that will read the amplitude of the crystals. Stand amidst them in such a way that you're in 5 oscillations fields, and I'll have the information I need. Your scanners will even work with those that others drop. And it's likely that a rift will be formed. I have no idea what, if anything, will come out of it, but be prepared for the worst.
Very well then.
It appears we could just do this right in here. We do not need to go very far. Oh. I didn't know we were getting things to come through. That should be all of them. One, two. Okay. That was simple enough.
Good day to you.
Well, do you have the measurements from the singing crystals I asked for?
Off and away.
Oh, that's extraordinary. I had no idea. It's almost as if the crystals are alive. I wonder if there's some sort of symbiotic relationship between them and the nether drakes. Thank you, thank you. You must accept a little something from my collection of odds and ends that I would be caught deadware. Oh, and it might look good on you.
Alrighty then.
All right, we got another test flight to do.
Can I help you? Daylight's burning.
Oh gosh, you're back so soon. I saw you take off and you shot up like a rocket. I was sure it would take at least a month of convalescing to mend the broken legs from that flight. You're tough and brave and foolhardily. But mostly, you're brave.
Be seeing you.
Like Zygon, I'm glad I caught you. I have a very important mission. There is a nether weather vane. I need you to take some of the flight readings for me and deliver them to my cousin in Ruan Weald. Speak with Raleigh and take the Zephyrium Capacitorium flight to Ruan Weald. While you're flying, spin the vane. After you land, bring the spinning vane to O'Malley Zabnaber. Good luck, Zygon, and don't delay. I believe we're actually going to hold off on that until we end this episode. So we will have 2 more quests to do. Or a few more quests to do, not 2.
Hey. Off and away.
I'm researching the applications of Drake Essence to my work as a physician. I think they could be a panacea for a host of maladies. I need someone to go south to the Singing Ridge and get me some. Willing to take my temporal phase modulator.
Interesting. Be seeing you.
Willing to take my temporal phase modulator and use it on the nether whelps that hatch from the nether drake eggs. Retrieve the essence from whatever they turn into.
You have
Which
a
I might
great day now.
That's weird.
Greetings. Daylight's burning.
Which I might add, I'm not certain of what that will be. We're using is pretty dicey in time and space, modifying
Can I help you? Off and away.
modifying
You have
tech
a great
here.
day now.
Okay. That is a Oh, I forgot about this part. I'd actually forgotten that. So this is. There's so many references to movies in Toshli's station. Beyond there being, beyond it being Toshli Station, so you have the Star Wars reference, you have Ghostbuster references with catching the souls, and here is a reference to Starship Troopers. I think it's done. Just need to reload my UI. Yep, that was it. I've forgotten about that. I do love that kind of weird stuff. Target whatever hatched out of another drake egg in order to temporarily change it can be used. Okay. I have to do that how many times? At least 9. We still need 3 mature Drake essences. Oh, there we go. Well, this was unexpected. Long dead, I shall take wing and survey my new Oh. Didn't think that was gonna happen. He's gone, right? That's not... I guess there isn't much to do about it. I'm sure that'll come back to haunt us later. Or perhaps that was all part of it, and I was just not aware of it. That's all the essences we need. Really do hope there is not some sort of event we're missing right now because of this.
Interesting. We'll be seeing you.
You have 3 Drake essences that I so dearly need to continue my research. You know those nether drake eggs used to be black dragon eggs. It's a fact. But when Draenor blew apart, the resultant nether that raced across was what left the mutated the eggs. You have no idea how important this research could be. Thank you. It'll be interesting to delve into these essences. I'm particularly curious to see if the nether effect that changed the black dragon eggs into nether dragon eggs resulted in any potential extra blessings for my studies. I'm thinking, in fact, that you should be the first person to test out the benefits of my concoction. Here, take these preliminary samples and use them when you find the need.
Right.
So we have... Oh, target is cured of a disease. That's nice. Oh. Collected a toy. That's nice, too. Okay, moving on.
Never pass up a good thing.
We hired on to help Toshli when he decided to move to Outland, and we've been on the move ever since. Now, it looks like we finally put down some of those roots. All of the crazy scientists have their projects going, and us Rough Riders are here to protect them. What we need now is for you to go north into Razor Ridge and east into the Scalewing Shelf, and keep them clear by killing the stalkers. They're stealthy spiders that live amongst the rock outcroppings and jump unsuspectingly on passerbys. We're very familiar with them. We just need to kill 10 of them. There's a Star Trek reference.
Greetings.
Not believe they may have moved the transporter outside. Most of the gnomes affected by the accident regained some sort of humanoid form within a few weeks, and it shouldn't have been an honor to participate in such a grand gnomish experiment. Besides, we needed the
Daylight's
eggs.
burning.
Yeah, all the references in Ashley Station are one of my favorite things. We're just gonna run along this edge around, probably just do a lap. There's one. I think there's one over here. I guess I was wrong. I guess I wasn't wrong. That's 10. Let's mount up, head back.
Never pass up a good thing. Never pass up a
Pretty good
thing.
for a rookie. As it turns out, we've got a small group of eggheads that want to go observe the ethereals and their technology up north. They'll be thrilled to know that you've cleared the way for them. Here, take some of these. We don't have many, but they'll help you out in the future. Stealth detection. Your effective stealth level. Okay, we'll take that.
Never pass up a
Zygon,
good
I've
day.
got something else for you to do. One of the eggheads wants to study the fiendling flesh beasts that can be found at Razan's Landing, north of the Razor Ridge. More to the point, they want to study the flesh of the flesh beasts that are there. Dizzy makes a disgusted face, but of course, they aren't willing to get their hands dirty and only want the ether-energized flesh, which is not likely that all of them have. I say beggars can't be choosers, but what can you do? Okay. So we need the big ones. Like that one. There we go. So we have an idea what we're looking for. I didn't get very much out of that. Just take one of these potions here. And we'll eat some of our ribs. The rest isn't gonna last very long. Okay, so they lose their charge after a certain amount of time. It seems that it's easier to get from them when they're like enlarged and enraged. Now it won't drop because he went small. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe it doesn't have to do with that. Okay, we have them all. Don't know what caused it, but we can now head back, finish up this episode.
Never pass up a good thing.
You have my pound of flesh. What, you don't think that was funny?
Never pass up a good
These
thing.
ought to do nicely. They stink though. I hope that this was worth their troubles. I'm just glad that it was you collecting this stuff instead of me. Okay, now to head back over to
Interesting.
Ruin.
Seeing you.
And that should be that. We can talk to his cousin now. We are coming in for a landing. Right into the water.
Can I help you?
Hello, hello. My cousin Tally told me you'd be dropping by. Do you have something for me?
Daylight's burning.
Oh, you took the readings from the Nether Weather Vane. Splendid. The data gathered from this instrument, coupled with my measurements from Druid magic, will bear much fruit. Oh, and the applications will boggle the mind, I assure you.
Off and away.
And that is where we are going to call it an episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell for notification of new episodes and live streams. And I will see you guys in the next one.